What's up guys, jtmoffroad here. Today's video, we're going to see if the R-Tidal Avalanche is worthy of our project. Alright, so it's been about a month now. This is actually today's February 3rd, I believe. Yes, February 3rd. It's now a little over a month since we got the project vehicles, the parts truck and the R-Tidal Avalanche. And I really need to just pull the R-Tidal Avalanche in, see all of what it needs to see if it makes sense to just pull the axles from that and put on my truck, or if I should just take the time and use this truck and make this the base of our project and then sell my truck. And since my truck's not an R-Tidal, that'll sell for more. So might be in my best interest to try to make the R-Tidal Avalanche work. It'll give me more time to just take time to get the project done the way I want it, and you know, I can still drive my truck, and it seems like it's the best solution. We need to pull it in and look it all over and see if it actually is worth the time. If it's got a bad frame, I know there's a lot of rust on it, but if there's actually structural rust, that's a problem. It's probably not going to be worth the time to do anything, and probably just need to sell it and take the axles off it. The tires are flat on it right now, so I have to go fill those up so we can actually move it, and the battery's not in it, so we're going to put the battery in it, see if it fires up. Hopefully the battery's good. I think in my old video I told you we picked up this battery for free. The one that was in it was no good, and they swapped that one out and gave me that one. So it's just been sitting off the side. Seems like there might be a little bit of a parasitic draw that's in it right now. He said when it would sit for a couple weeks, it would just slowly drain. I don't know if it's from the battery, if it's from parasitic draw from something in there, or if it's just what happens. So there is an issue with the rear door being ajar, and from what I've been seeing, it might be just a BCM issue. So if we can just replace it with the BCM out of the parts truck, reset it, and go through the process of relearning the BCM, and hopefully we'll get rid of that. So that's already like one thing I know of that has to get fixed, and if we can't fix that, I'm terrible with electrical stuff. I would like to learn. If it's going to be too much, we'll ditch it. But I really would like to figure that out. If we can get that done, that'd be great. In the past month, this garage has gone through an amazing transformation. We have plenty of space now. So much space. So much more space than we had before. This just makes so much sense. The only thing that's on the ground on this side is the welding cart. So we can push that out of the way easily if we need more space there. But this should really help be able to walk around, give us more space over there. It's going to be awesome. So this workbench is already just, I've been doing other projects, and it just makes so much more sense. It's just great. I pulled the air compressor over. I would use the Jeep to go fill the tires up, because it fills up tires so fast. Especially like these, it takes almost like a minute to fill up 35s from 10 psi. Fills up normal tires in like nothing. But the reason I wouldn't pull this out is the Jeep is harboring seats in there. I have seats for the Jeep that I don't have any room for other than putting them in here, and the seats the whole way forward, and I'm a big guy and I can't make this work. The Jeep's just gonna stay. So I got this hooked up. I only have 50 feet of hose. I gotta make it run a little longer, so I pulled the hose that I use for the Jeep out. So we'll go take care of that. One over here was actually so bad that it had a whole bunch of snow laying here and actually iced over. So hopefully this valve stem's thawed out. Yep. See it bubbling. Hopefully it takes. Looks like it is. I should never let it get this bad. You can see all the bubbles coming out. This must be a bad seal all around there. Must be corroded or something. But it's just the whole thing. It's just bad. Alright. Tires are inflated. Time to go hook the battery up. Hope this thing starts. Alright, let's see if she starts. Alright, no problem at all. Alright, the truck is in, running, and so there's like a little bit of chatter in there, so I don't know if that's from the valve train. But he said when it's cold, it has like a little bit of a knock. So, I mean, I don't really hear much of anything right now, but I did notice that, I'm gonna zoom in here. The edge of that manifold, there's no bolt head. Same thing on the other side, at the back of the manifold, on each manifold, there is no bolt head. So I don't know if maybe that's the sound he's hearing is coming from that. So that would be one thing that needs to be taken care of. I guess the biggest thing is rockers, which are right here. He has the inner ones. Rockers need replaced. He already started taking off the outer, or the inners and the outers a little bit. So those need replaced. That's going to be a big job, because I think even like further in as you go, the metal's pretty bad still. That's going to be a big undertaking. You can see there's a lot of rust on the frame, whole way around. It's a lot of rust. I think it's mainly just like some scaly stuff. I don't think it's all that structural. I'm gonna go around and, you know, poke some stuff and see how bad it is. I was gonna say one nice thing is the Nerf bar, step bar, whatever you want to call it, is mounted to the frame, which is good, but it's pushed in. So that's the other side's not like that, but I don't know, probably gonna have to get new ones. The doors, they're already starting to rot at the bottom here. I don't know how well you can see the light. It's starting to rot at the bottom. So you can feel it under here too. It's starting to poke through. So the parts truck has some nice doors, so I could always pull those. I mean, the interior is nice. You know, this is worn. Mine's starting to wear. It's not as bad as this. There's no heated seats, which could be something that could be done, is maybe switch some heated seats over to this. But if I do switch the door over, at least it would have the spot for the heated seat panel that goes here. But there's really nothing interior wise that's bad. Interior is all good, no problems. Just needs a little cleaning up. There's some stuff sitting in here, but it's all the same interior to mine. The controls are, you know, this kind of style. Mine are digital, which is a little different. One huge perk is there's no sunroof in this. I actually have headroom, and you know, this is sitting up straight. I can't do this in my truck. If I'm sitting up straight at this point and there's a sunroof here, my head's like this, so I'm crouching all the time. So that is actually like a very big perk that I would like to be comfortable in this truck. I wouldn't have to be slouching all the time. I could sit up straight. That is a very big perk. Very big perk. Check this door out. This one's not as bad. It has a little rust here, but you know, it's starting. It's not terrible. Just needs some cleaning up. But you know, you get back here. You know, I guess this centerpiece, you know, it sounds crunchy right now, but it's mostly just the surface stuff. So I think it actually is pretty solid. So we might actually be able to weld to this. But it's just a lot of rust. That's the biggest thing. This panel is a little rusty, you know, right here, starting to bubble through this edge, starting to rust. The rest of the panel is decent. The tailgate doesn't work. There's 2 rods in here that need adjusted. Mine is actually on the fritz too, so I need to adjust mine, so that's something they both have in common. This is a tailgate that's off the parts truck already. This taillight needs replaced. It's got a crack in the bottom. It's letting a bunch of moisture in here. This panel's pretty good, but it's got the same issue on the other side. You know, you got some peel in here. Come to this side. This side, the rocker on it still needs cut off, but you look down here, a lot of rust up there. My doors have a little bit in this area, just starting through, but it's not this bad yet. No dings. I have some dings on here on mine, so those are a little nicer. This fender was already replaced from the parts truck, but it's got some crinkles in here and some rust and stuff showing through. So I do want to replace that. I want some nicer fenders. This, you know, the front of this needs cleaned up. I'm hopefully going to get a different bumper, but these are cracked. The lenses are cracked. They're getting water in. So need those. Obviously this fender's missing, and that's going to need replaced. It's missing one of the headlights. I don't know if there's one that came with it. I have to look for that, but headlights nonetheless. But the fender is good on the parts truck, so I can pull the fender off that for this side. One really nice thing is down there are some brand new brake lines, so that's always good. Brake lines up here are good. Looks like a new master cylinder. Checking some other stuff out here. And off. That doesn't work. So let's go and crawl underneath and see what we can see if there's see how much is down here. So that's gonna need replaced. Lots of rust. Lots of rust on the bed underside. Panel over there is going to need replaced. Free bird's nests, that's nice. Gotta love all that salt they put on the roads. Isn't it great? Look what it does. It just eats your car all up. It's great. It's awesome. Alrighty guys, so we definitely have a little bit of a project on our hands, and there's more to this project, and I'm still not going to tell you just yet, but next video, that will be the project reveal, and I think you guys will be really excited for what's about to happen. So, things we got to work on. At some point we'll have to replace those manifold bolts. Might even just take the heads off and then replace the head gasket while we're at it. So that's, you know, one thing that we don't have to do like later on down the road. Definitely got to take care of a lot of the rust, needle scale a lot of it, wire wheel a lot of it, and pull a lot of the panels off of the parts truck that are good to put on this. I wish I could find a way to take the body off the other one and put it on this one, because the body on the other one's in such great shape. There's really not a lot of rust on it at all. This one, not so much. Got to get the rear driver door ajar thing. I'm pretty sure that's a BCM issue. I was looking up BCM stuff. It really seems like that's where it's pointing to. So I just have to replace that, hopefully, and then take care of the heater control thing. And just some other odds and ends like the taillights, headlights, and stuff like that. It's not a terribly big issue or anything. You know, some of those things we can do later on. I want to get the rockers taken care of first. I want to be able to get this thing inspected and the things taken care of that I can't necessarily do without a daily driver. So I want to get those things taken care of first, then do the actual project that's going to be coming from all this, and then take care of the other little things like headlights that need replaced, taillight stuff. So that's kind of the agenda. I hope you guys are excited about this whole thing. I'm definitely excited about it. The fact that this has so much headroom, I love it. Like, you guys may not understand, but the fact that I can't fit in most vehicles is kind of an issue. I'm not even, like, tall. I'm 6'4". I'm not, like, crazy tall, but there's a lot of vehicles that I can't fit in. I could actually fit in my S10 that I had before this better than my Avalanche, which is mind-blowing. But if you're a tall person, don't get a vehicle with sunroof. It takes out of that head clearance, and it's no good. It's not worth it. Don't get one. So, enough of me rambling, guys. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. This is a great project that's going to be happening. We got a lot of good stuff coming along, and it's only going to go up from here. So, a lot of great content. Please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I have t-shirts available for sale. Go down to the link in the description. Go buy yourself a t-shirt. Anything that was bought will go right back into the channel, help this project out, help Jeep out. Just keep everything going. So that's it for this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one.